I was like when people clap when you first get up there, you're just like, okay, I'm finished. That's great. I guess what I thought I would share with you today is the perspective from the Department of Tourism at the state level and some of the work that we're doing that we imagine will probably turn into some great potential partnerships as the work of Road Legal 4x4 continues and other groups similar to your interests. So I don't know how many of you have heard, but we have some good news from the state budget perspective. The Joint Finance Committee agreed a few weeks ago that some of Governor Evers' ideas related to tourism are really good ones. And several of those, as a result, have moved through, and we're looking forward to putting those into place. One of those is the creation of an Office of Outdoor Recreation. Now, what does that even mean? Well, to explain it, I'll back up a little bit. So in Wisconsin, the tourism industry brings $21.6 billion with a B, $billion of economic impact to the state. That's a lot of money. That makes it basically the third largest industry in the state. It also results in 1 in 13 jobs in the state as a result of tourism. So we know it's important. It's a lot of jobs, it's a lot of dollars, and it's a lot of money that actually displaces the rest of us as residents needing to pay for a lot of services that tourism actually subsidizes. So I take that very seriously, the governor takes it very seriously, and the entire industry works really, really hard to make sure that that growth and prosperity can continue. So of that $21.6 billion in 2018, approximately $18 billion of that, according to the Outdoor Industry Association, which is a national level nonprofit, 18 billion of that is directly related to outdoor recreation, equipment, rentals, jobs, guides, destination management and maintenance, all of those things. So we know that outdoor recreation in Wisconsin is without a doubt one of the most important categories of activity that we in tourism need to keep in mind. Now, does that mean that everyone comes to Wisconsin participates in outdoor recreation? No. Does that mean that everyone that lives in Wisconsin participates in outdoor recreation? No. But nearly 70% of Wisconsin residents do participate in outdoor recreation on a regular basis. And actually the number one reported reason people from outside of the state come to Wisconsin is outdoor recreation. So we know we have something great here. What's interesting, though, is that like Road Legal 4x4 and and WATVA and the Snowmobile Association and the Mountain Biking Association, everyone is going it alone. We can learn from each other. We can, but everyone's kind of blazing their own trail, literally. What would happen if instead of by accident outdoor recreation being a success story in Wisconsin, it was by design? And you can take the existing success that we see in Wisconsin and the reasons people come here and take it to that next level. Just imagine the success we could see. That is what the Office of Outdoor Recreation exists to help create. Now, this isn't a new idea. This exists in about 11 other states. They're all structured slightly differently. Some of them report in through economic development. Some of them report in through trails and DNR type organizations or government organizations. In this case, it would be housed within the Department of Tourism. Partially because, frankly, it needs a place to live, but also because the DNR itself has made clear what its focus is, and Secretary Preston Cole and I work really closely on that and are very well aligned on that. Their role is definitely in management, maintenance, and care and of our natural environment. The Department of Tourism primarily acts as a marketing arm. Right? It isn't the only thing we do. We're also a funding mechanism through grant programs, right? But really, ultimately, it's our job to be the ambassadors to everyone else, to tell them why they should be in Wisconsin and leave their money behind in Wisconsin before going back home. So while the Office of Outdoor Recreation won't primarily be, and in fact its purpose really isn't about marketing, it's actually about aligning all of the stakeholders within the outdoor recreation space. So volunteer groups, not-for-profit organizations, trail management, local government, manufacturers, retailers, and product ambassadors. Really what it comes down to is there are a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of resources that we are not leveraging and combining for mutual success. So that's the goal behind that. We're looking forward to putting that in place. It'll take a little while, but we already have a vision set forth for the Office of Outdoor Recreation, and we can learn from those states that have come before us. The first two states that actually did that and have succeeded quite a bit are Utah and Colorado. I mean, what other states would you think of, right? Those are two states that are very well known for outdoor recreation. Off the top of your head, you would think that's true. Now, 10 years ago, Colorado was not making money hand over fist in their outdoor recreation activities. People who knew about it could find the places to go. It's a little bit like you have to be in the know to know where the trails are, right? We would like that to not have to be so hard to find for Wisconsin, regardless of what category you're talking about. So, it shouldn't be a surprise when I tell people that Wisconsin has the third largest number of non-resident anglers of any state in the nation. Third largest. Why? Because we have great fishing. We shouldn't have to have that be a did you know. It should be Wisconsin is one of the top fishing destinations in the country. So we'd like to get to that place, and that's part of the plan. We're here in support of the development of interest groups like this, and in nonprofit organizations, and the build out of the facilities and the opportunities. And we will work together in the ways that we can, both through funding, support, and promotion. And I'm excited to try this out. I'm really excited. So thanks for having me here today. Thanks.